Hello gang, good to have you back again. Of course, if you're tuning in for the first time, I am the Articulate Grunt. Welcome to my channel. Now, as some of you well know, I got in on the Robotech RPG Tactics Kickstarter. I invested a decent little bit in the Kickstarter. I got the battle cry, I actually got it doubled. And I started working on them recently. And they come with the missile artillery battle pods, both the light and the heavy. I'm not going to bother with the fancies and trotty names. I'm just keeping it simple. Now, one mild frustration I found when putting them together is, in order to operate a Regault artillery squadron, you need 6. And the battle cry only comes with 4. Fortunately, like I said, I've got 2, so I can field an entire squadron. Nice. It works great, even though I had to open both, but that also means I've got an extra little 2-man squad to put extras on the field, if I'm fighting that size of battle. But I got to thinking about it, got to looking at it and everything, and as some of you know from previous video, I had the Telnesta parts, the cannons that can go on top, sitting around as extra parts. That was kind of frustrating, because I was going to have to use other battle pods to utilize them. Well, my wife got me the Christmas grab bag, as she does every year, from Palladium Books, and she asked them if there was a possibility to get more battle pods as part of that, so that, I could use the parts. And they sent me an extra box, which was really, really cool. Let me shift some of these around a bit, because that gave me, obviously, the ability to use the parts. But, as you can see, I really didn't. I built more battle pods, because I had a Brainiac light bulb moment while doing the construction. I initially got started, this was my first pair I put down here below, and I did the one build. You build it, you glue everything together, it's great. But I realized, sitting there in my old modeling box, I had a bag load of mini magnets. It's like, can I do it? Is there enough space to drill out the holes for the mini magnets in these little models, to effectively make them multi-use, to where I can field them as battle pods in one battle, and then in the next battle, if I want to, I can field them with missile units or with Telnesta cannons. Could I do it? The quick and easy answer? Yes. The more complicated answer? Play with me for a sec. Yes. There is just barely enough space to actually equip them up with the cannons. And with the magnetizers like that, and yes, except for that first pair, I magnetized all of these as well, if need be. Can just change them out back and forth however needed or wanted from battle to battle. Quick and easy. Magnet pull, gun change. So yes, if you're thinking about it, if you're considering it, but don't know whether or not to go get some magnets, yes, go ahead and go for it. A 1/8 inch bit will make the perfect hole to put in your spot of glue and fit the magnet in perfectly. Though, I would suggest using a hand drill. I got lazy and tried using drill bit locked in a Dremel, and it grabbed hold and bore through one of the missile defense systems. I had to do some creative gluing to repair that. Don't make the same mistake. Plus, when it punched through, it kind of grabbed hold of one of my fingernails, and I had an interesting little divot drilled out of the edge of my nail for, well, it's still technically there. Now, on a completely different side note, we now have canonized a set pair of rules from Palladium on the use of the Robotech RPG miniatures. We know this. We've been looking forward to it. Those of us that have the miniatures have experienced the rules. We've read it, and it got me thinking. Palladium has had pewter miniatures out for years for Rifts, which is by far my favorite game genre. I'm sorry, I know, but I love Rifts. Actually, I love most of the role-playing game realms, simply because by the use of the Rift system, you can cross over, go anywhere between the different realms, different dimensions, and have a ton of fun. But that got me thinking. I started digging through my old miniatures, digging through some of the different stuff I've got, realizing how little paint and effort I put into some of the old ones, and looking around, noticing some gaps. I did some really, really cheap buys off eBay and ordered a couple things just to fill out spots from Palladium themselves. and managed to fit together 3 basic squads of Rift's coalition troops. Your basic 4-unit with a controller Skelebot squad, a Dogboy squad with Psystalker, and a basic coalition light search and destroy squad. Now, who would they fight? Whoever their coalition troops. You could put together a force of wizards, of mercenaries, of undead, almost anything they would respond against. But the complicated part is going to be figuring out the rules conversion. How many boxes of hits? How much damage does weapons do? Personally, I'm thinking 10 mega damage equaling 1 box, weapons doing, 1 point of damage in equivalent to 10 mega damage rounded up. So if you got a pistol that only does 8, okay, it'll do 1 box. Basic stuff. And I'm going to look at that, see if I can put together something, put together a nice little set of rules. I'll send it to Palladium, why not? But if I come up with something, I'll play test and kick around and see if it seems to work. I'll bring you a video of that too. Take care of yourselves. I hope you're having a fabulous new year. And remember, get up, get out, and get involved. If you can't get up and get out, you can get involved right from your computer. Because other people, other things may make speed bumps, get in your way. But you're the only one who can stop you from truly doing your best and being your best. So do it. Take care of yourselves. I am the Articulate Grunt, and I will catch you next time. Until then, out from here. Bye.